Yo, what's up, guys? So we're gonna go over or watch a video of small clips of grocery prices and see how the prices have going up since the beginning of 25. It's been getting worse over time, but let's see how bad it's really gotten over in 25 with these short clips.
California. We're at the grocery store and the eggs are $17.49.
See, I live in Mississippi, so the price of eggs is relatively matching up to, I guess, what it's worth in the other states. I'm not trying to say worth, but the fact is, for $17.49 for simply eggs is outrageous, bro.
This is $20 worth of apples.
And I just spent $300 on 5 items.
See, I just can't wrap my head around the fact that things are so high. How in the world is it? See, to me, in my opinion, what I believe is more greed than it is of tariffs getting higher. Certain things are not going the way it's supposed to. I just really believe that it's just nothing but greed. There's no way that 4 or 5 apples is $20. That is the most delusional bullshit.
Grocery, and the cashier said, "Would you like to donate, ma'am? Unless it's me and my kid's name that's on that paperwork." No. Grocery price.
I swear to God, I hate it when they say, "Oh, you want to donate," when you freaking spend every little bit of dime that you had.
Prices are going up as food is being recalled, and there's about to be a food shortage.
Hear me out.
Okay, I'm gonna say one more thing about that, but the deal with how anything, including food, they are literally price gouging and making prices go up higher, but they also are making the quality lower than ever. It's more quantity and making the price high as they can get and the most profit they can make off of you, but with way less quality. Way less.
Do you want to guess that I paid for 5 calabacitas? $33.80. Yes, I know my nails look like shit.
I'm here in the store for the first time in a while, and I'm gonna go check out the egg prices.
See, that's one thing. I would never live in LA.
Has been sold out.
Everybody wants to move out there, but that's the most,
Right? Like they can't.
that's the worst place to live.
$50.
Oh my God.
$50. $14. What the fuck is in this?
Dang, $15? Dang.
What the fuck happened?
That's
to
way
the
too high.
eggs? Are you serious? $10 for this shit? The fuck is in there, gold? The fuck do they put in the eggs now? I gotta be in a different tax bracket to eat breakfast?
Oh my god, I'm personally fucking sickened right now. I went to the gas station before work to get some snackies because a bitch needs snackies. And I got Quest chips, a Diet Coke, Turtle Chex Mix, the small bag, and a protein bar. Tell me why the lady asked me for $19.20. I said, excuse me?
Damn.
What? Did you just say $19.20? And she was like, oh shit, yeah. I said, what'd you charge me double for? And she goes, go looking through it. She goes, holy shit, the Chex Mix are now $7.35. $7.35 for a tiny bag of Chex Mix.
I ain't gonna lie, I bought a little bag of the Jet Mix. It was like an Oreo flavor, and I did the same thing. I walked up to the cash register and I didn't check the price. It was like $5-6 for that little bag, and it was like Oreos and cream flavor. But that's the thing, man. When I was working construction and I was working during the day, I remember how much money that I was spending just going to a gas station. I was literally buying my breakfast and buying my lunch at the gas station every day. And I paid the consequences for that. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't work during the day now, but I don't buy a lot from the gas station no more. I literally eliminated most of my trips to the gas station because it will add up to hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month.
Why do you want this? I can't even fucking have my snacks anymore? You know what? Fuck you guys. Like, why did you vote for this? Oh, it's okay. No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's 2025, And the grocery crisis is hitting harder than ever. Prices for basic necessities are through the roof. A gallon of milk feels like a luxury, and a dozen eggs costs more than a fast food meal. Families are cutting meals, skipping essentials, and still can't make ends meet. Walk into any supermarket and you'll see it. Empty shelves, sky-high prices, and frustrated faces. People are asking, how did we get here, and who's responsible for this mess? Let's dive in.
It's been over 100 days since January 21st. Let's see if these groceries prices are down, let alone down 60%.
And see, that's what I was talking about at the beginning of the video, to see if prices actually went down or went up, and if it's actually true if it went down a certain percentage. But to me, I don't really think that groceries actually went down. I believe they're still going up, even though so-called saying that is actually going down. I don't believe it's going down. I just think it's just getting worse and worse with food. Flopping $13 for some eggs. For some olives, $19. Beef jerky, $20. Toilet paper, $11. And there's nothing special about toilet paper. Tylenol, 26. And I'm gonna get down on this really fast, and I hope that anybody can agree with me. It is so crazy that they are literally poisoning our food on top of everything, and they are making max profit from the food that they are poisoning us with. And this is why I'm not a very picky eater. I would literally eat the same thing every single day if I had to. I don't care if it's a simple eat potatoes and chicken every single day and just drink. See, I can't get a little picky with like what I drink, but at the same time, I literally can eat the same thing every day, because most of the food they put on the shelves has different dyes and recipes that you will put in making a whole other material. Like I heard that, like, man, I can't remember what it was, but it was like a food. It was bread. Actually, matter of fact, it was bread. They said that certain bread, they're making it out of the same ingredients that you make a yoga mat out of. I swear, I think it was bread. If I'm not mistaken, I don't want to have to recall on that, but I believe it was actual freaking bread that had the same ingredients as yoga bread. I mean, yoga bread. A yoga mat. And they are continuing to poison our food and making it way 10 times worse. And there's a lot of food that is illegal, or there's a lot of ingredients that are banned in other countries, and they're still selling this stuff to us. So, I mean, they are trying to make max profit and still poison our food. It's crazy. $6 for some whack cereal. And all these frozen foods, they have a lot of sodium, and bread ain't even real no more. I swear, bread just don't feel. Whoa, olive oil is 40. Yeah,
Today I'm gonna bring you with me as I go
definitely a
grocery
luxury.
shopping. Donald Trump says the grocery prices are dropping. Let's take a look together, shall we? Grapes, $3.49 a pound. Cookies, $5 with brownies, 24 count total. Look at the price of fresh produce. And they want us to eat healthy. How do you do that when literally you're spending upwards of $7 for apples? Take notice, this is the bag I went with. The Gala apples for $3.99 a bag. There's only 2 left. I took 1, there was 3. People are shopping savvily. Cantaloupes, 2 for $7. I can remember when you could get a cantaloupe for $1.50, and that wasn't that long ago. Here's where I splurge. I will get freshly cut fruit because frankly I don't feel like cutting it. I'm a busy man and this helps me out, but I'm going to show you the price of the fresh fruit. Not even a pound of fruit. We're talking almost $5. But the prices are coming down, aren't they? So you all know I'm from Maryland, right? And in Maryland, Old Bay is a staple because it's all about
See, that's the other thing. When you live in the bigger cities, of course, they're going to charge a lot more money for certain things, especially food. But That's is one thing I love to stay away from is cities. And $5 for a little thing of mixed fruit? Yeah, get out of here, bro.
Okay, because I am a parent to 4 children. Yes, one is my 16-year-old nephew, but I still parent him as well as take care of him, okay? And I was already freaking out because my kids, and I'm very fortunate to be able to say that my kids are able to eat breakfast and lunch for free at their school 4 days a week because they only have school 4 days a week, right? And when you do the math for 4 kids, 4 days a week, 2 meals a day, that's 32 meals that during the school year I am not having to pay for. And I was just thinking about the fact that I'm gonna have to start prepping, basically.
So what's very terrible is that they force these kids to go to school. They force you into their system and they turn around and they make you pay for the food. And most of the time the food is dog shit and they still make you pay for it. It's crazy how you're forced to go somewhere out of your will and you still gotta pay for the food. What they should do is they should give the food for free anyway. Because, I mean, the kids are forced to go to school and you telling me that they have to pay for the food and if they don't, they can't eat. I don't know how cold you can literally be to tell a little 5, 6-year-old or any child you don't have any money, you can't eat. Telling a child that, by the way.
For summer, because we're already on a really strict budget, okay? And there's gonna be 32 meals a week, and that's like 130 or more meals a month each month of summer that I have to come up with, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. And so I was already freaking out about that, and now every other video on my FYP is somebody saying, you're not gonna be able to find this, you're not gonna be able to find this, and I'm just like over here like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I don't want to go through the COVID we had to ration our toilet paper thing all over again, okay? I had already planned on shopping at the local farmers market because I don't know how the tariffs are going to affect the local farmers market. I'm really hoping that it's not because it's pretty affordable. Like, you can get corn for $1 and the berries are pretty good. And so am I the only one that's stressing about this now?
No, I stress every day about food.
My favorite grocery store, and I just want to show y'all the prices on some of this stuff. Hold up. This is really great tomato sauce. Like spaghetti sauce, and it's $11.99. Wow. This is the signature select roasted onion and garlic pasta sauce, and it's $2.49. And I think I'm gonna try this one. Parmesan cheese, $8.99. This is $8.99.
Crazy, just for some shredded cheese or
OMG,
Parmesan,
when did this
$9.
cheese become $12? Look at that. $13. I remember when these were like $1.50.
Let's talk about what this really looks like for everyday Americans. Imagine walking into your local grocery store. The shelves are half empty, and the basics? Milk, eggs, bread. They're nearly double what they were just 2 years ago. Families are budgeting down to the cent. Parents are skipping meals so their kids can eat. Seniors on fixed incomes are choosing between groceries and medicine. And here's the thing. This isn't just about inflation. It's about broken systems, policy failures, and decisions made by people in power who never have to worry about their next meal.
See, that's what I'm saying. What he said, like, with people that are in power and the so-called decision makers, they don't have to worry about their next meal. They don't have to worry about where they're gonna lay their head. They don't have to worry about the medicines they take. And look, have y'all ever noticed, and I mean it's just the most obvious thing, and everybody, even the dumbest person out here will always notice, is that they're all old. They're all old. They don't know what is wrong with this country, or they don't know what's going on. It's just like they're all old and they're all evil. I don't understand. It's like they have nowhere in the world because of the power and the money they have, and they continue to do things like this, and people have to literally choose between medicine and choose between if they're gonna eat 1 or 2 meals a day. It is the most insane thing. Luckily, I choose to eat 1 or 2 or 3 meals a day, just kind of depends. But it's the thing, man. If it comes down to my kids, I would definitely choose for them to eat over me. I would literally skip a week worth of food. I would starve so they can eat. But it should not have to come down to that. And that's what the huge mistake on the prices of food and the things that are happening in this world with food prices. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, if they can't target us in other ways, then if you hit our food system, that's an easy way to hit us hard, is by hitting the food system and make it to where it's a luxury to actually eat food. But at the same time, the food that they make, they're poisoning at the same time, and it's crazy.
And it's not, and you know what? I love HEB so much, and it's not HEB's fault. Whose fault is it, y'all? Answer me this. Whose fault is it?
So already looking at this, it it blows my mind how some people are so like delusional on how things work. Like I've talked to people that were born or that were in that era of life in the 80s and the 90s, even the early 2000s, to where they're like, oh, you should have enough food for $100 if they're delusional now. But I've seen like 80s, 90s, early 2000s when I was a young buck, that groceries were like actually pretty affordable. What this woman got right here, $100 worth. Even when I was little, I can grasp on that memory of saying like, I've seen $100 fill up a buggy or almost fill up a buggy, but now there is no human possible that you're gonna be able to get a full buggy of food for $100. That's why I said if it was just me, I really don't care. I'll eat the same thing every day. If it will literally keep me from burning my wallet, I would eat the same bullshit every single day until I get sick of it. But anyway, I hope you guys do enjoy this small video. Just throw y'all's opinions on what y'all think about this and throw it down there in the comments and give me y'all's rant about these grocery prices, because it's totally getting out of control, and there's something that we got to do, because there's way more of us than the people that are in power, and there's no that way that we're just sitting here taking this. Is either like we're in the position to where we got to eat, or we got to pay the light bill, or you're sick and you need medicine and you have to choose in between medicine and food. It's really getting ridiculous out here, especially with these food prices on top of every daily battle that most people are going through right now. But y'all hit the subscribe button and leave a comment and give me y'all's opinions and rant to me if y'all have to. And I would definitely see y'all in the next video.
This is